What's going on, Vikings fans? It is Skol side back again with another Minnesota Vikings video. And it's today's video. We're going to be talking about our middle linebacker, Eric Kendricks. A little appreciation video for him. And I'm just going to be talking about the way he's been playing this year, and it's frankly fantastic. I left him out on the who showed up, who didn't yesterday, and that was my fault. You know, I put him on there the last 3 weeks of who showed up, and he really didn't do anything yesterday to get him off that list, and he should have been on there. And I was just thinking about everything, and this is the best Eric Kendricks that we have ever seen by far. And that's coming off an all-pro season last year. And he's just something I want to talk about today because I think Eric Kendricks is absolutely playing fantastic. Anyways, guys, let's get right into it. All right, so Eric Kendricks, man, damn, hell of a season. He's leading the league with 45 tackles right now, and he just looks like a leader. And I'm getting Luke Kuechly type of vibes from him, and I love it. And he just looks like he's just in such control of himself. Now, when I say that, it's just like the Minnesota Vikings, I mean, moving pieces everywhere for him. I mean, Harrison Smith's out yesterday. Mike Hughes is out. No Daniil, no Michael Pierce. No more Rhodes, no more Trey Waynes, no more Mack, no more Linval. He's the one who's been there. He's the one who's been the man of this defense for the last 6 years. Leading tackler past 5. This year, most likely leading tackler for his first 6 seasons for the Minnesota Vikings. And this is just me just saying thank you to Eric Kendricks because, damn, man, he is just consistency at its finest. He's just consistently great, and he's probably the best middle linebacker in the league right now, considering who he's working with. I mean, again, he doesn't have his buddy Barr there either. He's playing with a bunch of randoms, and he's playing with an undrafted Eric Wilson, and he is still dominating games. Now, it's not like the dominating where you see like a Khalil Mack dominate from the outside linebacker position. And Khalil Mack, you know, he'll get a strip sack and he'll get you the ball right in your possession, and he'll do that. However, Eric Kendricks, just the consistency he has, and if we didn't have him, I really think this defense would not get a stop this entire year because he is the only presence we have in a run game. His pursuit of the football is just fantastic. I mean, him in coverage yesterday. I mean, that play he had on Deshaun Watson where he stuck his arm out, knocked the ball down. I mean, that is just textbook. You have a quarterback running at you. I hope you guys remember the play. I think it was a huge third down, a huge fourth down. You have a quarterback running at you who's very mobile, who can also sling it, and the receiver right next to you who's wide open. He baits him, and he gets the deflection. That play from Eric Kendricks, I mean, that just kind of summarizes it for me. It's just consistency and him never really getting beat. I mean, even though the tight end who caught the seam route when Harrison Smith got ejected, he was right there. And that was really the only play yesterday where he kind of messed up. And he was just consistently great yesterday. And the reason why I think this is the best Eric Kendricks that we've ever seen and possibly the best middle linebacker in the NFL right now is, first off, he's coming off an all-pro season. He was fantastic last year. I mean, he was just great. He just was if he doesn't get all-pro this year, I don't know. But anyways, like, just look at what's going on with the D-line. What's going on with the D-line with a bunch of moving pieces? It makes it really hard on the linebackers. And especially when you don't have clear vision and you don't have D linemen like a Linval or a Michael Pierce taking up double teams, or Unique is still doing it. Unique's been really good in the run game, but like our Daniil Hunter, who's very underrated in the run game, him not being there, it really falls on you. And he's looking up against Jaleel Johnson, and he's got Hercules up there. He's got a bunch of no-name guys. He's got DJ Wonham, and he's still finding that pursuit to the football, and he is flying around this football field. And it is really spectacular to watch, and I'm really excited to see him and Bobby Wagner go at it next week, and I think that's going to be probably the 2 best linebackers in the game really squaring off head-to-head. And it's almost like Kendricks is turning into like a quarterback. I mean, we always kind of referred to Harrison Smith as the quarterback of the defense because he's in the back end, because he has just great vision. He's been around there a lot. However, Eric Kendricks is really turning into that. I mean, I see him talking. I see him communicating with the guys, trying to get them in good position. And I think this defense has really potential to turn the season around slowly because we've already seen development out of the cornerback group. And if we could just get Danielle Hunter back, I think this defense could salvage a really rough start to the season. And it's honestly thanks to Eric Kendricks, because he's the one that's kind of keeping this team alive right now. He's there every single year. He's there every single snap, and he's there ready to play. You know, he's barely injured. I want to know the stat on, I got to look this up after this video, is just how many games he's played and how many games he's missed. I mean, he is the embodiment of consistency out of the middle linebacker position, and that's what you want out of that position. You don't want a huge game here, huge bad game there. You just want consistency, and honestly this year he's been consistently great, leading the league in tackles. He's fantastic, and I honestly think Eric Kendricks is going to be an all-pro for a very long time in this league, because it's tough to kind of crack your name into the all-pro list, but once you get in there, we'll stay there for a while. And Eric Kendricks, just a fantastic start to this season, first 4 games. You know, even in the games we lost, he was the one that kind of stood out. Even the games we gave up more than 30, he was the one that always kind of just, you know, made it not become 40. And he was the one that held it down, held the run defense down, even though it's struggling. It's just Eric Kendricks, just hell of a year, man. And leading league in tackles, outstanding. I cannot wait to see the showdown between him and Bobby Wagner this Sunday night. It should be a huge talking point for Sunday Night Football. I mean, anyways, guys, this is the best Eric Kendricks we've ever had, and I think we need to appreciate it, because even I take Eric Kendricks for granted once in a while, even though I'm one of his biggest fans. It's just, he is literally the embodiment of consistency, and he is great this year, and he is playing with a terrible D-line in front of him, and he is still making plays. And that's really impressive, especially from a middle linebacker who likes to go in coverage and likes to play the run. If you need a good D-line, because it helps them get pressure on the quarterback and helps them open up lanes for you to go make a play on the running back in the run game, he hasn't had that, and he is balled out. Eric Kendricks is the best we've ever seen him. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more Minnesota Vikings takes, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.